In 1054, the Eastern Church and the Western Church, the Catholic Church and the Orthodox Church, excommunicated each other in the Great Schism. In 1182, the Roman Emperor decided he didn't like that there were so many Catholics living in Constantinople. It was about 1/7 Catholic. And so he actually allowed a massacre to take place, and a bunch of Venetians and Genovese were killed. And that created a lot of bad blood. In 1204, Venice gets its vengeance by conquering Constantinople and sacking the city and ruling it for seven decades. So this back and forth has set things into a place where it's going to be really hard for there to be cooperation. And the Romans go back into decline. And then they're starting to recover a little bit. And then they get attacked by the Fourth Crusade. A blind Venetian doge named Enrico Dandolo. With a name like Dandolo, you have to do something crazy. Convinces everybody to do a Fourth Crusade. And then he gets to Constantinople and goes, why are we going to the Middle East? Let's just sack Rome. And he does. And they conquer Rome and take it over. And they rule it for 7 decades until the Romans can finally regain control of Rome. And now they're limping along because they're trying to recover from being sacked by the Venetians. One of the things he has is probably the best fortified city in human history. The walls were high and they were thick. The Romans weren't messing around when they fortified Constantinople. The coastline is fortified, the land connection is fortified, these walls are serious, and there's interior walls, so that in the event of a breach on the exterior wall, you could drop back to interior positions and fight from there. The interior walls were not built for that reason, they were just older walls, but just the fact that they existed meant that there was a backup line. And this city had been considered a city that nobody could conquer. Obviously, the Venetians did, but that's because they gained entry first and then backstabbed the Romans, right? It was betrayal. It wasn't a true siege like what these guys are planning to do.